Yo. What up, YouTube? It's your boy Bundles checking back in, man. I ain't got no weed today, so we about to, thug it out sober as fuck. Story time, part four, man. Before we get into that, the game that you're looking at now is this shit called The Walking Zombie. Yeah. I thought it was gonna be sweet as hell, but it turned out to be like some mobile game shit. It's all good. I paid what $1.50 for it on the Xbox, so it's all good. It was straight, but just kind of grindy and repetitive, like most mobile phone games. But that's neither here nor there, man. Let's get into this fucking story. All right, so this shit happened like years ago, senior year in high school years ago. So give a little background on my situation at that point in time. I had my own place. Like, school is out usually in June. I want to say this would have been like mid January to early February. I moved out of my mom's place and got my own place, bro. Uh, Mom's was very illogical. Yeah, she's still that way today, believe it or not. But I just knew I had to get the fuck out of here. Senior year, I'm getting ready to go to school after all this shit. I don't want to be here, so I took my little my little hustle money and got me an apartment not too far from my granny crib. You know what I'm saying? So again, this was my senior year, somewhere in January or February. So at the time, I was fucking around with this little older chick. Now, when I say older, I'm not talking about cougar age older. I'm talking about like maybe fresh out of college older. She didn't go to college, She wasn't, in college, but I met her at Wayne State. I met her at Wayne State, and just up there skipping school, using the computer or whatever the fuck. Now, I've always looked older than what I was because I had a beard and everything at 16, 17, and all that shit. So I can pick up older looking women, kind of easily without it being too much of a thing, right? So at this time, I'm 17, 16, 17, I believe. She would have been 24 at this time. She didn't know I was that young. She kind of found out a little bit later, but I'm not gonna talk about that story. We're talking simply on the story at hand. The bitch cheated on me, bro. We gonna get to it. So she didn't know how old I was. We chop it up, woo woo woo, da 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 da. You know how that shit go. So around January, February, I wound up moving into my apartment, bro. And all cash, no paper trail, no paperwork, none of that shit. And I say maybe sometime in March, February, March, either whatever it was after Valentine's Day. That I know for a fact. It was after Valentine's Day. Anyway, she wound up staying the night, one night. Yeah, listen, you know how that shit go. Motherfuckers stay one night, stay the next night, and they never leave, right? So she stayed one night. She stayed the next night. The third night, her and her son stayed. Not a problem. You know what I'm saying? Fourth night, her son, and her daughter stayed. Not a problem. Fifth night, her daughter, and her son stayed. And I don't know how the fuck she did this, bro. Magically, all of their belongings popped up in my apartment. I don't know how the fuck it happened. It was just like that, and all her shit was there. But me being a young nigga, got a finer older woman who has like one of the fattest asses you ever seen, bro. She wasn't fat, nothing, like video model shape. You feel me? We move along, bro. And shit smooth. I'm beating her back in just about every night. Getting my stepdaddy on with the kids and all that shit, man. Life was great. I knew it had to come to an end soon because I was going to school, but you know what I'm saying, at that moment, nigga, I was living the life. I'm like, oh, my boo, I love you, girl. I love you. I do anything for you. I'm eating this girl ass, licking her toes, and all this shit, bro. I was like, I guess what you call that shit, having your nose open. That's what my grandma used to say. You had your nose open for this bitch. I was like all in, bro. So fast forward from her sitting on my face and me eating her ass and all that shit. And it's like, I want to say maybe June, sometime in July. Whatever it was before August. One morning, me and her got into like this argument. I genuinely don't remember what the fuck the argument was about. Even to today, I can sit here for hours and try my best to remember. I genuinely don't remember what the argument was about. I just remember she was getting ready to go to work and I was pissed about whatever the fuck we just got done arguing about. And I left my apartment. I just left. Walked out the door, boom, boom, boom. Walked down all the stairs, walked out the door, and then walked around the corner to either my auntie's house to go fuck with my cousins or whatever, or went to my grandma's house, one or the other. A couple hours later, I know she's gone at this point. I'm going back to the apartment, getting the building, but I couldn't get into my apartment. My smart ass left my keys in the house or in the apartment before she left. So now I have to wait until she gets off work to get into the fucking apartment. She has her key, but I don't have mine. Not a problem. I had a whole day ahead of me. So, I'm in the hood, doing dumb shit, hanging out, fucking around with my cousins, with the homies or whatever, or just chilling at grandma's house. It was a bunch of shit, bro. Like I said, I got a whole 10 hours ahead of me. So at some point during this day, I actually called up to her job. She used to work at some of y'all might remember the name of this place, but it's either Chester's Chicken or Chesterfield Chicken. I don't remember which one the name was, but she worked there. And I remember I'm in my granny's house, and I call up there to let her know, like, look, I can't get into the apartment. I ain't got my key. Let me know when you on your way home. I'll meet you there. I can get in or whatever. Cool, whatever. They go by. Now I know she's usually off work between 10 and 10:15. She's at the house by 10:45. So around 10:20, I'm walking back around the corner to the apartment from my granny or my auntie house. And I get to the apartment. I get in the apartment, go up to the 4th floor. Okay, she's not here. Walk back down and just walk back around the corner. I didn't hang out in front of the apartment, which I probably should have in hindsight, but I didn't. Walk back around the corner, knocking on my granny door. My granny, she old school. She one of them grandmas. After a certain time, once you come in her house after a certain time, you're not going back out. You go back out, you're not coming back in type shit. So I'm letting her know, look, grandma, I just need to use the phone. Whoop, whoop, whoop. She opens the door, I go in, I call, and I get the store voice shit. Hey, we closed. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, well, this bitch should have been back. They closed, she should have been back. All right, grandma, I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. I walk back to the apartment. I go in the apartment. I take the elevator up to the 4th floor. When I get off the 4th floor, I hear music blasting. 702s, Future and Pharrell. I Still Love You. Remember that song? Shit was a banger. I hate that fucking song now. So I get off the elevator. I hear this music loud as fuck. Now, in this apartment, I think there were only 4 units per floor. I know for a fact, well, there's only 3 people that live on my floor because one of the apartments is empty. It's the one right across the hall from me. I know that because I have access to it and there's nothing there. I hear music just blasting. So I'm like, okay, I know that's coming from my apartment. She home. Cool. We go in here and try to figure out how I'm gonna fuck her. I'm sorry, whatever, I get to my door and I notice the door is not even closed all the way. It's like kind of cracked a little bit. I'm like, okay, well, maybe she forgot to close it all the way, or she was waiting, or she's probably in the shower and she knew I was going, I don't know. So I walk in the apartment, and the way the apartment is set up, once you go in, there's a closet. You know what I'm saying? If you look to the little right, you got TVs, couches, and chairs and all that shit, the living room. So on the TV, you remember that movie Ghost Ship? It's on the TV. Like, they're watching, well, the DVD is playing, but it's like on the main screen. So you just see the skull and the ship, and you have the play movie, chapters, options, all that bullshit. I look to the side, and I see there's somebody on top of another person. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm thinking maybe one of her brothers and girlfriend, I don't know. So it's this light-skinned nigga, he pops up, and he's looking at me, and I'm looking at him. Then she pops up. Bro, listen. Listen. Now, anybody who knows me knows I'm a heavy fucking sweater, bro. My heart dropped. I'm sweating like a motherfucker, bro. It's like a million different thoughts going through my head right now. And anybody who's been like kind of in like a what the fuck kind of situation, you know, your brain moves really fast. You having all type of thoughts, and it seems like you're just there forever. And literally, it's just like 2 seconds, like that. So I'm like, okay, the fuck. I'm getting ready to kill everybody. That was my immediate thought. Just kill everybody, bro. I ain't got my piece on me. My piece actually at my grandma's house in the basement, in her bathroom in the basement. I know I can't go back over there and get that goddamn gun. I know I can't. But I wasn't just about to keep standing there looking stupid, so it's just like, fuck it. Do it. I leave out of my apartment, and again, across the hall is an empty apartment, and down the hall from that empty apartment is a utility room where the breaker switches for the lights and shit for all the units on my floor. I go in that bitch, I hit the breaker from my apartment, and nigga, I fly down the stairs. I don't even get on the motherfucking elevator. I'm footing it. Go out the door, nigga, I'm foot it around the corner to my grandma's crib. Now, just regular walking is probably about a good 6 to 7 minute walk to my grandma's crib from my apartment. Nigga, I'm running. And I'm already knowing, like, bro, she about to be mad for me knocking on her door. Get up on the porch, Grandma, it's an emergency. I'm knocking on the door, knocking on the window. Felt like 20 minutes I'm out there. That noise is my dog jumping on the bed. I'm out there just knocking. Felt like 25 minutes. Probably in reality, it was only like 2 to 5 minutes in reality. She never came and opened the door, bro. Cool, whatever. I'm running back around the corner. Now, in my head, I'm thinking, worst case scenario, bro. Worst case scenario. Mind you, I'm a 17-year-old kid at this time. This dude had to be about, at the most, 32. At the most, 32, I said. So, I'm thinking, worst case scenario, bro, you know, this nigga break my nose or some shit, knock a tooth out. You know, worst case scenario. Best case scenario, I kill this nigga with my bare hands, bro. I'm going here and beat this nigga ass and get my woman. I don't know why the fuck I was thinking like that. I was young, bro. Again, I was young in an adult situation that I'd never been in before. Well, I get back to the apartment, bro. Dude gone. Power back on in the apartment. She's sitting on the couch and let's just talk about this. Let's just talk about this. And I'm like, I don't know, bro. What was going on, bro? I'm embarrassed to even say this shit, bro. I'm embarrassed to say, because somebody made a post the other day, like, I'm embarrassed. I would die of embarrassment if people knew what I said to my significant other when I'm in love. Listen, bro, I'm not going to even go into in depth on this conversation. I'm so embarrassed, bro. I told this woman, like, at least 10 times in our little conversation how much I fucking loved her, bro. Like, that shit fucking mattered. And the crazy thing is, bro, I've heard her talk about this nigga at least 6 or 7 different times, bro, to her cousin. You know, oh, the light-skinned nigga I work with. Yeah, listen, bro, it went from I can't stand this nigga to he funny. I should have known. I can't stand that nigga to he's funny as hell. I should have known, bro. And on top of that, she made it quite clear to me when we first met she had a thing for light-skinned dudes. She, like, made that very clear. So I asked her, like, you know what I'm saying, why? Why would you do this? Why would you hurt me like that? You know what I'm saying? Why would you bring him to my house? You know what I'm saying? My apartment or whatever the fuck. Well, you know, it was a bunch of shit. And this woman basically told me, and I bullshit you not, bro. She said, like, I appreciate everything. I needed a place to live. You know, me and my cousin got into it. She put me out. I needed a place to live. Like, straight told me this, bro. And my dumb ass, like, it'd be completely different now, but my dumb ass at that time, it's like, okay, you can stay. I told her she can stay. No bullshit, bro. Like, just talking about this shit, bringing up that memory, bro, I thought it would probably make me sad again. It didn't. It's actually quite fucking hilarious, bro. And like one of the funniest things about the story, though, my father. When my father found out that this woman and her kids moved into my apartment, this nigga told me like anybody who know my pops know he get these long, passionate ass spiels about whatever the fuck, right? And I remember vividly this nigga telling me like, no little hustling you out here doing ain't enough money to take care of no woman and no kids. That little chump change you out here doing this, that like really horn my life a little bit. Okay, you got an apartment, you ain't got no car though. How you gonna move a woman and them kids around without no car? All you doing is buying groceries and providing a roof over your head. You need to do more than that if you gonna be the leader. You could be a man with a woman and some kids. You gotta do more than that. And I'm like, bro, I'm in here fucking shit out this woman. She don't ask for shit. Like, this is young me mentality thinking or whatever. And I'll never forget this shit as long as I live. On everything I love, bro. Daughter, you know what I'm saying? Grandma, mama, anything, right? And this nigga tells me, you got all the answers. Live your life. But you can call me when you catch her getting a yard of dick and it breaks your heart. And it's like, bro, a yard of dick? Who the fuck walking around with 3 feet of dick? That's impossible, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Where the fuck did that even come from? I don't know. Him saying that shit was funny and, I mean, that's basically kind of what I caught. I mean, granted, they wasn't fucking or nothing, but, they were making out, and it looked like had I not gotten there, it would have led to some fucking, because she didn't have no shirt on and shit. Like, titties wasn't out, but, she had a bra on, and it was just like, yeah, man, Man, I remember after all that shit, like, after the whole incident, it was time to go to bed, bro. I was trying to fuck. I ain't gonna lie. I was trying to fuck. And she was not having it. And she was not going. It was just like, damn, man, are you serious? You hurt me. And you not trying to give me no ass? Are you serious? Like, bro, that Friday night was all that. And it's kind of crazy, though, because the way I was raised, bro, the way that, because my mom and my older sister, both my grandmother, had a shitload of aunties. My pops was in the house, you know what I'm saying? I had older brothers and everything. And the way I was raised is women do no wrong, bro. Women don't lie, women don't steal, women don't cheat. That's, for the most part, that's kind of how I was raised, bro. And early adulthood, just, you know what I'm saying, proved all that shit wrong. So me telling people that shit, they like, oh, so is that why you so harsh with your jokes on women? No, not at all. Believe it or not, me and that woman right now, today, are pretty fucking cool. I'm going to send her this video first before I even post it live. You know what I'm saying? And let her see it. And plenty of other women I've met in my life. All great women, bro. I don't have an issue with women, but I do know that women aren't as perfect as I was raised to believe. I know women aren't as, let me not say women. There are some women out there that are not pure, that are not as good as I was raised to believe that all women were. People can contest that all they want, but the proof is in the fucking pudding out there in the fucking world then, years before then, and even fucking today, so. No, bro, I don't have an issue with women. I love women. I still love older women. I still prefer fucking around with older women. It is what it is, man. This was just one of those early life learning experiences, bro. And I'm happy it happened when it did, as opposed to, later in life. I'm happy it happened. Well, it hurt, but I'm happy it happened, man. Anyway, Keish, shout out to you, my nigga. Lil Meech, Lil Naya, shout out to y'all too. And I don't know, man. Like, comment, subscribe, share. That was the story, bro. There's really nothing else to it. That was the story. I got my heart broke at a very young age. It prepped me to, accept and deal with things that may happen in my adulthood age. So, Yeah, man. I'm pretty sure I've been cheated on before, or cheated on again after that. I just never walked in on it and never saw it, so I don't give a fuck. It's all a part of the game, bro. If motherfuckers want to be faithful, they gonna be faithful. They want to step out, they gonna step out. It ain't really shit you can do about it. Just live life, man. And I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, looking back at it, the thought process I went through was like so emotional and feminine, but I was a young guy, bro. I was in love. I was in love, you know what I'm saying? And that's one of the reasons why I don't really just check for physical appearances in women anymore. Because I had probably one of the baddest bitches in the Midwest, and she broke my heart, bro. I don't know. So yeah, now officially that's it. I didn't realize this shit was gonna be over 15 minutes, but we're pushing close to 21 minutes. So I'm gonna wrap this shit up. Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate y'all fucking with all of this shit, man. Like I said, I had stories for days, man. As a matter of fact, comment below. Comment below if something you want to hear about from my past or my childhood or some shit. I don't know. This is very weird for me, bro. Like I don't like talking about my life. I genuinely don't. Like, you was either there and you know about it. If not, fuck it. I don't know, bro. I'm not gonna say I'm a shy nigga. I'm not really shy. I'm just very private in regards to my life, bro. So this is all new for me, and I'm easing up and just getting into it. So I appreciate y'all fucking with it anyway, man. But yeah, we rambling again. We 21 minutes, so I'm gonna wrap this shit up, bro. Like, comment, subscribe again, and we check for the next one. I don't know what the fuck I want to talk about. You let me know, bro. You want to hear about me having my kid? You want to hear about me going to jail for the first time? What do you want to hear about? Let me fucking know, man. But for surely, your boy out, man.
And you believe me when I say